Hello, and welcome to the stream. I hope everyone is doing well, and I hope everyone is okay and is safe with the storm that we just had as well. So it kind of, before we start, it will be a miss of me to not do this. About half time, we heard the news that Sir Bobby has lost his life. Bobby Charlton has... I'm all over the place today. Bobby Charlton sadly lost his life today. We all remember what he was good at, and he was a great player. Part of that World Cup team. Was a very long servant of United as well. We had the honour of the club to have Jack at the club as well, so Bobby will have been in and around the place at times as well. So I think it's only right that we remember him, and we just think and hope his family are all doing well. But he had a very good career and a very good life. But yeah, sad to say that Bobby Charlton today lost his life. So welcome to this stream, and I'll be honest with you. At the start of today, I was expecting us to be a little bit jovial. Like, I would have got a draw today. I would have 100% took a draw today, and I feel like we were a little bit robbed in the end. But that football. Now, the issue is, I've seen a lot of improvement, and he's only been on the pitch for, 5 days with him. There was a hell of a lot of improvement with this squad already, and that's the positive. And I think that's the thing you need to see. There have been a bit of a thing in that today. I can't spell. So there was positive today. There really was. It's just a shame that it didn't go on our way. I think if that penalty goes in, completely different. If that penalty happens, it's a completely different game. I think we probably build on that and try and do a lot better. But this is the thing. This is the thing. It's one of those things. You've got to make the chances, and we made more chances today, but they were not clear cut. And the one thing we are lacking is a striker. We're lacking an actual proven goal scorer. You look at this squad, it very much is a League One squad. It very much is a League One squad. And it's that whole thing. It's very hard to see the team scoring at times. And I think what's annoying is so much improvement with the ball, and you look at it, we had 10 shots and about 2 or 3 on target. That's the most we've had in a long time. And we were better with the ball. I thought Masaba was superb. It got worse when Wilkes came on. Wilkes didn't offer anything. He got a really good first touch, but he got 0 second touch. And he just didn't look like he was up for it. And I'm part of this kind of thing to go, the Wilkes thing hasn't worked in the summer, in January. If there's someone who wants to buy him, please do so, because I don't think it works anymore with him. But the issue is, who's going to pick him up? Who will actually pick him up for what we paid for him? Because you're going to want to get a bit of the cap back what you got for him. Hopefully, it's a case that we can put an arm around his shoulder and see him getting playing. But I think it's one of those things that I think Danny saw a lot of fight in that team today. And I think we did at times. There were times in that game we looked really good. There was just no end product. There was just no end product to it. And that's the bit that's annoying. There was 0 end product when we had chances. Windass had that chance with the header. And you look at where you see it. I think the games that we had coming up, Watford, which we just lost to, Plymouth and Rotherham. And I think after that you got Bristol City and Millwall. How many of them do you think we're actually winning out of? How many points do you think we're getting out of Plymouth, Rotherham, Bristol City and Millwall? How many points do you think we're getting? By the time we win our game, we'll be back. Infected Paget, I get that, but it can change. But the problem is, when have we ever had a new manager bounce? We never have. I think the only thing that's going for us, QPR and Rotherham are just as bad as we are. The only difference is they've won a game. They've won games, and that's the issue. Evening, not a good day for either of us, sadly. I saw that, John. How was it in the game? And that's the problem, is that you look at the bottom three, you see them all going down, including us right now, kind of thing. Definitely us, because we're 9 points adrift. You look at that bottom three, you could say that's the bottom three for the season, personally. If you actually look at the table right now, you've got Wednesday, Rotherham, QPR, Plymouth are on 8, on 12 points, Stoke on 13, Watford on 13, Huddersfield 14. And I'd say probably from Huddersfield down, any of them could get caught in this. The problem is, we are miles off. And the thing is, this isn't on Danny, though. This is the thing. No one can blame Danny Riddle for this today. This goes on the lack of this goes on the lack of recruitment. And Ronald, I'm gonna stay positive, because I actually think we can get out of this. Personally, I actually think we can get out of this, because I saw enough to see us at least get a draw today. I think there will be changes. I think they'll get the most out of it. 29 people watching, 18 likes. By the way, I haven't said hello to people. Hey, Louis. Hey, Paul. Hey, Kyle. Hey, Dan Cartwright. Hey, Liddell Wednesday. Hey, Inspector Paget. Hey, Jez. You need 4 point minimums against Rotherham as a losing point. Yeah, that's the thing. If we don't get that, I think we'll struggle. We can say if we lose to Rotherham players, the thing is, you're saying there's no saving us, and I don't know if I'm just a hopeless romantic that think we can actually get out of it and try and give it a good go. I don't want it to seem like the season's done, because it's not. There's still a lot of games to go. There's still a lot of points. We've got a January window. We've got to see if Chansiri is going to back him. You surely hope he's going to give him some money to spend in the summer and let him bring who he wants in. There's a video up at 9 tonight talking about another coach who's coming in. And this is the thing. We got to see what he can do with these players. They sometimes say good coaches can get a tune out of bad players. And I don't think it's bad players. I think we just got players who are not at this level or standard anymore. And we literally built a team for League One where Plymouth and Ipswich built a little bit of a team for a championship kind of thing. I wish I had your optimism. This is the thing. I've always been told I'm too optimistic to being a Wednesday fan. I should be more of the pessimist. And the problem is, in Petropagic, I've got to have that a little bit, because if I didn't, doing these videos, doing these live streams, I've want to end it. I really would, because it wouldn't be fun at all. I just want to just stop talking about it. We just got to keep going. The thing is, I saw enough today to get a point. If we get a 10-plus goal striker, we probably stay up. You need 4 points minimum against Rotherham and Plymouth, as losing points to teams around you is now fatal. It is indeed. It's definitely a country mile better than he has. He has recruited probably the best coaching team we've had in decade, which is a positive. Yep. As for us, we were poor today. Different formation, a few changes. We looked disjointed side. That's the issue when you bring in a new manager. That's a manager that's come in and done a good job, isn't it, John? When you start doing that kind of thing, nothing we can do except to try again against Plymouth. And on Wednesday, we'll get us going. Hopefully, I really think one win will get us going and start making us look decent and stuff. It's going to take time. Things after performance today more hopeful than a couple of weeks ago. That's good, Jimmy. If that gap to safety grows to 12 points, I sadly think you'll struggle to put that. I do think we will pull it. We won't pull it back if it goes to 12. I think we could be far gone and probably gone by Christmas. But the stranger things have happened in football. Stranger things have gone right and happened. Not for Wednesday. That's never. The only last time it went right was that playoff game. that semi-final playoff game. And if we can use some of that kind of momentum going forward, maybe that's what we do. But yeah, optimism when they don't go together. When we win one game, we might win a few, get some more momentum. You've got to pray. Frustrating day, but we had to go break the bad luck. I think the thing is, you make your own luck as well, and that's the thing. We didn't make much of our own luck today. 38 people watching, 19 likes. Get the likes up, please. I'd much appreciate it. I don't think we made our luck today. It's like, I thought that when I saw the lineup, I saw a lot of people say, oh, look, he picked a Cisco squad. But the difference is, he picked a Cisco squad, but with a Danny Rule mentality. They did a lot more running today. They did a lot more pressing. I thought Patterson was absolutely fantastic today. He pressed really well. I thought Windass did. I thought Masaba was absolutely brilliant, but the only thing with Masaba, there's no end product to him yet. He's 22, and that'll come. That's going to take a little bit more going into him to try and get it, but I think sometimes it's a step over too far. And if you actually look at the bench, we probably could have done with bringing some of them on quicker than we did. But I think the nice thing is, in one sense, is that we got another game quite fast. I think another week on training ground would be brilliant. If you actually want to have a look at when our next training ground where we haven't got games for where they've got a week is Bristol City on the 4th of November. So we just got to keep trying to do what we can do. I think Danny is the right man, and I reckon Danny should have been the man he brought in the summer. For whatever reason, Chansiri didn't bring him in, and I think it was cost. I think it was cost because he couldn't get him out of the German national team. Then I think it was literally a month later he got sacked, but he was still under contract with the German national team, so he still had to pay him out. I think the biggest issue you and others down there have, it looks to be 3 from 5. Huddersfield 5th team, if it would be much better. The thing is, we've had Huddersfield fans come up to Wednesday fans recently say, take Darren Moore back. Like, the big thing they got, them getting a win against QPR has done them the world of good. And it's only surely going to be a matter of time before QPR pull the trigger and get a new manager. Because what I can see happening is a new manager bounce coming for QPR. Now, we got the new manager bounce today, but we didn't get it in the form of a win. We got that new manager bounce in a better playing style and stuff, and we never have it. The other teams have got to hit their bad patch yet. We're just getting ours out of the way early. That's one way. Want to fitness, get better style should work. Mate, we couldn't have expected much after one. Yeah, this is the other thing. Oh, what is wrong with my eye? My eye keeps twitching. It's doing me head in. Also, let's also remember one other thing. This is Danny Rule's first professional game as a manager. This is his first game as a manager today. And I thought he was very energetic on the sideline. I think him and his coaches worked well when they were talking to each other. I think there's a lot to go and get things right. I think I have a good feeling with Chris Powell being there. I think having pretty much the Red Bull philosophy, in a sense that it seems like we're going down, because that's who it looks like we're getting another Red Bull coach in next week. So that's another one. Hey Daniel, how you doing, mate? Eustace will go to Q. You can either see Eustace going to QPR, or you can see Warnock getting it and Warnock trying to do it. Like, thing is, you've got Millwall who are now managerless. So he could go there. Eustace could go to Millwall. You've got Warnock could go there as well. It's like, we've taken a big gamble on bringing Danny Rule in, and I completely understand that. I get it. I understand why we're taking that gamble, because I think we're trying to build a culture and stuff and trying to get it sorted. And you look at the philosophy he's trying to do, brilliant, great. I hope it works. I really do. I saw positive things. And this is with him only working with them for a week. So that's a really good positive. 43 people watching, 21 likes. If you want to super chat to the channel, you can do. That is on. And if you want to subscribe to the channel if you're new, I'm PunkChef41. Welcome to the channel. And if you want to become a member, it's $4.99 a month. I don't know how long I'm going to go tonight, because I have to go fix a PVC door front seal, because we've noticed that when the rain happened last night, we got a big wet patch on our front porch area where the rain come in. So I've got to put some new sealant on the door, weather strips, and then order a tub of sealant for the door because the sealant on the doors are knackered. So I don't know how long I'll go tonight, to be fair. I don't want to be too long, if I'm honest. But it is that thing where you look at today's game, there were improvements. Stat-wise, it was much better for us. Like, much better. Let me bring up the Wednesday game. But we got to get something versus the next one. Like, if you look at that, we had 10 shots, 2 on target. They had 12, 3 on target, 1 of them scored. They had 59% possession to our 41. They did more passes. The pass accuracy was a little bit better. They fouled up more. We had more corner, but didn't make the most of it. It was nice that this game was the first time where we'd had less fouls in a long time. So it was good for seeing that. But the thing is, you also look at the other thing. We've got a minor 14 goal difference now as well. Minor 12 for Rotherham, minor 13 for QPR. And it can get sorted. It's just when it's going to be happening. It's an absolute gamble worth taking, even with whoever's available to coach. The thing is, even if the gamble is you got Danny to rebuild it again, and you're having to rebuild it again and go again, kind of thing. But we'll see. We've got some winners in charge now. You look at today's performance and made some tweet for the Plymouth game. Yep. All our stats today say we were better than any other game this season. 100%. Ian and DJ, how you doing, mate? Yeah, our stats said everything. All the transactions are final note, James or refunds. This does not affect your statutory rights. Yeah, it's that whole thing where you look at today, you saw a big improvement. You see what he would... You actually saw the players understand what they were doing today. It's the first time all season I've seen that they looked like they knew what positions they were meant to be in, where they were meant to play. They looked like they had a bit of a part there to play today, you know what I mean? Like, we've got to think, I thought Buckley today was the best game we've seen him in. I thought Hendricks would looked okay as well. I think you look at Windass tried to make things work, but it just failed a little bit at times. Patterson, for me, was the man of the match. Absolutely bossed it. And I thought this was the first game where Bambo's looked really good and not looked off. He actually looked like he knew what he was doing. Now, we've got a situation where we've recruited all these players, granted. I saw Tom, I think it's Tom Football, on Twitter, I think he turned around and he said Delgado might be really good in this team. Let's see what happens. Let's be honest. Like, I will just say, let's see what happened. Who was it? Who said it? Gaz, sorry. Gaz turned around Delgado. He thinks he'll do well under Danny Rull. But 5 days and he got that performance. That's decent. I'm not going to lie. That is decent for me. I'm very happy with that. Now, the problem is we have now gone over 500 minutes without a goal. And that's an issue. We're not scoring. We are not scoring. And the problem is, to stay in this league, you need to keep a clean sheet and you also need to score goals. 2 things we're not doing. 2 things we're not doing at all well. Well, at least if the club go for chance he can use. He can't build on... DJ, he can't build on Hillsborough. He's got to trust on it. He can't do anything with Hillsborough. Even if Wednesday did go bust, he cannot touch Sheffield Wednesday Football Club. I know you're joking, by the way, but he can't touch it. The whole club needs to rebuild, probably the start. There was structure for sure. I also looked like he'd bet again. Hey, hope everyone good. Hey, Liddell, Wednesday, how are you doing? Cadamarchi. You know what? It wouldn't surprise me if Cadamarchi gets some games. It would not surprise me if Cadamarchi gets some games under Danny. And he goes, you know what? Sod it. I need a striker. Let's go for it. Because what we got in is just not there. Just not there. It's like, also, we can put to bed Mila Close coming in as a coach. Danny said it's not him. He's actually categorically said it's not him today, so everyone can put that one to bed, sadly. Exactly. Hood is a grade register and a lot of it sounded... Yeah, exactly. You can't touch it. It's ABC, I think it is. It's got to be you for the community. So you can't touch it. 43, 52 people watching, 21 likes. Get those likes up, people. I would much appreciate it. Honestly, I think the language might have been why thicker fails. Complex ideas require good English. And I found his experience gets you, to be honest. There we go, a lot better. Sorry, I had to sneeze then. But yeah, there was improvement. But again, let's just have a look at what the team lineup was today. Let me change my foot pedal here. You look at that team lineup today. It was Dawson, Valentine, Iorfa, Bambo, Femuel, Hendrick, Butley, Bannon, Masaba, Patterson, Windass. The one I would say that I would like to see changed out of that would be Femuel. He's not a left back. He had not been a left back at all. I don't know why they tried to put him there again. It just didn't work. I would have just put James there today. But and it's like when they scored their goal, he was actually playing as a centre-back. And you could tell he was trying to do the left-back role instead of being the centre-back and just keeping it tight. And no one got back to help when they got forward. You're getting an ad going through in a minute, so let me know what the ad is. But yeah, you look at that bench, like, I'm surprised Palmer didn't play today. I am very surprised Palmer didn't play. I would have swapped out Femuel for Palmer. I would have put Palmer there instead and done it that way instead. I understand why Bernard didn't play. He'd just come back from international duty. James, when he came on, looked okay. And the problem is, Wilkes didn't look great. I'll be honest with you. Wilkes didn't look great. He showed glimpses, but nothing really stuck for him. He'd win a ball and then suddenly, all of a sudden, he's lose it. Or he'd try and run for something and then he'd just stop. And I really wanted Wilkes to come good. Don't get me wrong. You saw how many videos I did that summer about Mallet Wilkes. I really wanted Wilkes to come good. And it may still possibly do under Danny, but I don't see it yet. Because A, one game with him. 2, Wilkes has had so many chances with previous managers. And, well, Darren, I should say. And when he did play, he did contribute. But I think coming off the bench just didn't help him today. And he just couldn't change it for us. I think Bernard and Iorfa are probably the best centre-back pairing for me as well. And you have Bambo and Awitway as your one that come in when they get tired. So say you're doing week in, game out. I think that's the one where you do go that way. 49 people watching, 26 likes. Get those likes up, people. I much appreciate it. And I think it is that thing where you need to a fiber optic, but I wish I could get some decent internet up here. New year I am getting, hopefully, I think we were looking at a package that is 1 gig up and 1 gig down and 500 up, hopefully in the summer. Hey Jake, how are we this evening? Bad result, but positive thing today, onwards. Hey Adam, how you doing, mate? Yeah, it's a good sentiment there. I think that's a very good way of putting it. Bad result, but they were positive today. They were really big positives. I think a lot of the Wednesday fans have come away from that goal going they were positive today. They really were saying it. But to be fair, it's not over, but we need to go on one almighty run kind of thing. We need to go on a really good run to do it. And to do it as well, Chansiri need to give him money to spend in the summer. And I hope one of the coaches he's bringing in, who we were looking at, was I believe he was a scout. He was a chief scout at one of the clubs. So I hope he comes in. Well, one of the club. Red Bull. I will say something, the more bloody Red Bull coaches we're getting, the more I do sometimes go, are we getting taken over by Red Bull? Is there something in that? For me, sell Windass, Wilkes and spend it on a strike. I think we'll get 3 million for both. You won't get 2.5 for Windass. No. Maybe year we came down, possibly, but not now. I think you're looking at probably 1.2, 1.3 for Windass and 500. Worked with a massive gamble by DM and it failed. Even Hull fans were saying no. Oh, yeah, I remember Hull fans saying he's not the player you think he is. Good League One player, but he ain't a Championship player. But I think we got him for League One and then he just was injured all the time. File under wildly optimistic. I reckon net 3 are winnable. Let's hope so. Scouting and talent acquisition, I think. Yep. Windass has 6 months left in Jan. He really does. Hey, Getching Karen Davis, how you doing? Hope you're well. Hey, Jake, how you doing? I'm not too bad, mate. How are you? I am not bad at all. Let me just check something here. Why have I got that video up? I don't know why that video's up. How are you all doing today? What is going on with this? I'm trying to check something. Will it let me? Yeah, but it's one of those ones, isn't it? It's one of those real ones today where I looked at it and gone, how do you think it went and stuff? And you know what? Considering how we played in the past, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with how we played today. I really am. Windass banner made a big difference today. They really did. My Apple Watch is telling me that thing. Hey, I got a draw in that game. I was looking for a thingy. Sorry, the Chelsea-Arsenal game just finished and I got on the win. Ian and Mike, how you doing, mate? They did make a massive difference today. I think the team in a whole made a big difference. That's the thing. The team as a whole made a big difference. And that's the thing where you look at it, there was just a big improvement since he come in already. And like I've had Watford fan, I've looked at that penalty again and again, and it does look like he touched the ball. Personally, it does look like he touched the ball for me. Because you look at where the direction of the ball goes. So it is. Roll has said he's not looking in the transfer market in January and instead strengthening with the current. He basically said he's not looking to the transfer market yet. I think he's not looking for it yet. I think he's basically gone, he's not looking yet and he's going to see. I think the problem is, DJ, I think what he's actually said is, I'm not looking at the transfer market until I've assessed the player properly. And that's the thing. Until he's seen the players and know what he needs, that's what he's going to be doing. I really just want a decent season. Yep. All good, mate. I hope you're... I'm good, mate. I've just got to fix a weather seal on a door later because it leaked. My good lady's in here. Well, can you just make sure the heat is okay? Jake, I agree with you now. Windass is... Oh, fuck. See, I finally got it right. He didn't look up to speed at times. I thought the header he had was good. I think he looked okay, Windass, but you could tell he's coming back from that dead leg, and I think he just needs a run of games. I'll be honest with you, I think Masaba was the one that really impressed me going forward. He showed a lot of energy tonight. And he showed that there's a player there if we can utilise it. And I think at one point, it took all that kind of thing to just get to that point. We need Chansiri out ASAP. Yeah, that's a difficult one, but we do need him out. But he got to A, pick up the phone if there's an offer, and B, got to accept an offer if it comes in. That's the thing there. And they're two things we can't control. But at the end of the day, if we go down this season, it's all on Chansiri. There's only one person you're pointing the finger at. But at the same time, there's still plenty of games to go. I will give Chansiri credit where credit is due. And I know some of you are going to be like, why are you giving credit? He got in and spent the cash to get people into the club, to go get Danny Riddle, to get Sasha Len, to get Hendrick in, to get Chris Powell in. It's not cheap. That's not cheap to do so. So he's had to spend money. But also at the same time, you look at it as a businessman, that's what you do. You spend money on your management to get the best out of it. So it cat 22. For me. Let's have a look. Love the support Danny got from the travelling fans as he clapped us at the end of the game. There seems to be a Darren Morpet kind of comeback that makes sense from last season. Masaba needs to play up top. Yeah, I can see that. Butley had his best game and changed when he came off. Yeah, true. The Athletics say they spoke to at least one interested party, hopefully. Yeah, I saw that, Tom. I'm a subscriber of The Athletic, and I saw that they said that when they spoke to a party that's interested in buying Wednesday. Now, a lot of fans are going to go, is it Red Bull? Because of how many Red Bull coaches we got in and starting to go like that. So, you never know. Kind of thing. 100% he deserves credit for... Yeah, he does deserve credit for $10 million staff, but he should have done this in the summer. If it was between him and Sitko, and he'd gone for Sitko because he's cheaper, I don't understand why you just didn't go for this option in the first place. But, hey, it is what it is. So, look, these players aren't good enough. You can play any system you want. It doesn't matter if the raw materials aren't there. Get ready for League One. We'll see, Alan. I understand the sentiment. I get it completely. If I'm honest, when we came up from from League One, we needed a completely new rebuild of the squad. We needed a complete rebuild of the squad, and we didn't get it. We got a squad that was hurriedly put together because Chansiri took a long time in Sitko, and then we got players who Sitko had played with before, and that was about it. And it wasn't, I don't think it was the players we needed. We got players in that we just could fit in certain positions. 21 for me, Jake. Cool, thank you. Let's have a look. Masava and Patterson up front with Winder Pine. That could work. I never in my life seen a ref. I have seen ref do it once before. So it's interesting. Never in my life. Chancellor brought to pass him on to his son at. The problem is, what age does he pass it on to at? Because I believe at is 17 now. And if that's the case, he's coming close to 18. So you never know. I know that's what he said he wanted to do. But I don't know. Just passing the team on to your son when he got no business accident or anything like that. I'm just guessing he got no business because he's 17. But you don't know. So I don't know. So thoughts on the pen? I thought it was the correct call, unfortunately. Yeah, I think it was right. I think he did get the ball, to be fair. I've seen it a couple of times. Yeah, I agree. I think he's had his head got turned when he saw the Premier League promotion on Sitko's CV. Yep, I agree. We need a new front three. We do. Problem is, anyone who plays in an attacking front three costs money. And that all depends on if Chansiri going to give the funds in January if Daniel will want to go get them. 56 people watching, 30 get those likes up, please. I much appreciate it. But wasn't there a rumour regarding not wanting to inherit it? Oh, I haven't seen that rumour, Tom. I haven't actually seen that. There was a rumour regarding at not wanting to inherit it. That's interesting. If that's the case, maybe that's why we're starting to see the talk of takeover kind of thing. Maybe that's the reason we're starting to see takeover talks. I'm going to sneeze again. I know I am. No. Bugger. Apology for people's eardrums. I tried to catch that and I couldn't. Sorry about that. I'm all sneezy tonight. I don't know why. But yeah, it's that interesting thing, isn't it? We got a situation where we have to be so patient with Danny and his team. We have to. We cannot not be. Pato could shine in this. Pato shined already. Adam Pato had a really good game today. It's no lie. Everyone knows my love for Patterson. I think he's cracking. It'll be very interesting to see what he wants to go to. Sorry, I meant 21st in the division. We'll do 3. Oh, yeah. Fine, Craig. Yeah, you know what? I huddled down for survival. I literally huddled down just to survive this season. That was it. No buts, no coconuts, survive. That's what it is. I didn't huddle going any higher. I didn't huddle going any... I wasn't expecting us to do well. Let's put it this way. I was expecting us to really struggle with this because I didn't think we had a good window. Hello, Arthur, if you're going to be in here. Bye. Yeah, 100% cause some real problems. Okay. I don't understand why you come into a Wednesday channel stream and then put that. I don't understand it, but hey, that's my thing. So the penalty thing, the momentum changed. I think once the penalty decision didn't go our way, it changed it completely. Because we really, the momentum swung when it's like they used it as like a penalty save, like they saved the penalty and gone for it. It really just we can go for it. I don't think Watford were that good. Let's be honest. I'll be perfectly blank with you here. I thought Watford were terrible, and I think Watford fans know how bad they are at the minute. I don't think Watford are a team where we've seen them in the past. You know what I mean? We've seen Watford teams in the past, and they should be up there, and they just didn't look like they had that kind of thing. He had to make changes at half time, and when he did make some of those changes, it worked. But I don't think Watford were that great. Personally, I don't think they were that great at all. Really hope. Rule has got a contract till 2025, which probably most of his staff have got as well. So I'm not surprised that he might stay and try and rebuild it. He's our utility tank. If Pato knew what he is. As soon as the pen was read that, Masava was unbelievable. The only attacking threat he had. We run right around team if we give him time. Yeah, true. Well, this is the thing. Is this the case where you maybe someone like a Danny will get Gatherman involved as well? He gets Gatherman and Masaba playing. The two players that we brought who were meant to be the exciting players. One's 19, one's 22, kind of thing. So maybe that's what we do. Maybe do bring in someone like that to help with it all and see what happens. Yeah, I mean, it's that kind of attitude you use to fix it and see if you can get things going forward a bit more. So that's basically what I see certain things that could happen where that could help a lot, and you never know when it might help a lot. I will be on the 70 review this week, pal. I should be on around about 6:30 like normal. I've just got family coming tomorrow, so I'm hoping that I can get family gone by 6:30. If not, I will be a little bit late. Let's have a look. Hope Arthur is a blade. He's not got room to laugh. They're tanked by Man United. Newcastle will get tanked tonight. Yeah, I don't understand it, mate. Get those likes up, people. As Adam said, it's 62 people watching. 30 likes. Get those likes up. Hi, Jay. I'm getting £0.50 in the chipper. Would you like something? Oh, just get me a bag of chips. But it's that whole situation at the minute, innit? Where even if there was a positive result, which in terms of performance it was positive, the result wasn't, and that's the difference. I think if this was a draw and you got that performance, I think people would be like, that's a really good thing. But I think a lot of people come away from this game going, that's a really good way we played today. You can see where it's improving. 12 wins, 11 draws, 12 wins, 11 draws, and 11 losses, 50 points. Not impossible. True. Do you think he should play Marvin? Possibly, yes. For me, let's see where Marvin gets to his fitness, because you've got the thing, come January, I 100% know we're losing Buckley. I can't see Blackburn not turning around and saying we're having Buckley back and recalling him in January. I cannot see him not getting recalled, so there'll be a point where you can have those two people in the squad, i.e. Johnson and DRB, the other DRB. But it'd be good. It'd be good to see if he did. Yeah, it'd be a good kind of thing to see if he would actually call him back and get him back in. The fact that he's one of the people he's already spoken to and gone, hey, we're gonna talk and talk about your situation and go, okay, what's happened? Why has this happened? How do you think you can sort it? If Danny 13 he'd gone with those who thought was better for the game, but can see him bringing in Cads and other youngsters to the first team. I can see him chopping and changing a lot. Yep. Can't fault anyone today. Maybe Wilt, but saying that he's also not match fit, hard to kick the ball all season. Probs Hendrick, his best game. Yep. We're looking on Google earlier. We have 7 shots and 2 on target to Watford 4 shots, none on target, and they gave us 18 chances of winning the game over Watford 24. That's the thing. You look at some of the stats. It wasn't a great game. It wasn't a great game at all. Like if we go to like who we play next, we play Plymouth next, right? On Wednesday night. So let me go to Plymouth. Let me bring up that. And also just the point of thing, Plymouth are not at that relegation. You can see them like Plymouth today. They were away to West Brom, 5 shots, 2 on target, 49% possession, 420 passive both teams, 80% accuracy, 14 fouls, 7 yellow cards, 2 offside, 5 corners. So they're 10. The key for West Brom, they are very good at home. But the last 2 home games Plymouth has had, a 2-0 loss to Millwall, a 3-1 loss to Swansea. Their last win at home was a 6-2 win versus Norwich, which came out of nowhere. So you know what I mean? It's that thing. So always look at. I reckon we'll get something. You know what? I think we might, but I'm not going to say anything about that too much because I know we got to go there and get a result, and it's a long journey, and you just got to pray they turn up because they turned up today. Every player turned up today. Oh, what happened there? Every player turned up there. I think Wilkes needs a bit of stuff. Their solid home run form last season has gone in the bin. Yeah, but so have ours. Butley might become a full-time player at us in the future. The Venkies are in deep trouble back in India for not paying into the country as much as they have Blackburn. You never know if say, a takeover is in the offing, say something happens around January time, similar to what Chansiri did when he took us over. It all started getting moving around from like, I think it all started getting moving from about now to January time. And so you never know, you might be able to do something. Everyone thought we'd get something at Watford today and can't see it today. You never know, mate. You never know. At the end of the day, football's a funny game. Talks of the Venkies. Hey up, mate. McWeetabix, how you doing, mate? You don't need to put your name. I'll read your name out, mate. You don't need to put your name in the chat. I will read it out either way because it's your name on the chat. So I said, hey. I know Bobby Charlton had died, mate. I've already done a tribute to him at the beginning of the show. At the beginning of the show, I already did a tribute to the great man. I already had the photograph up. It's a very, very sad day for English football. Very good player. Fantastic player for Manchester United and country. I already did the tribute at the beginning. Let's have a look. Talks of Banker's own India government 400 million taxes and payback is not good for them. Jesus. That's why I think Plymouth is winnable. Fair enough. Jez, let's see. We should have beaten them last year. True. Well done. You can say your name. Yeah, true. I feel positive about you saw things today, didn't you? You saw things today that could help and do well. And that's the thing. That's the difference. There were things today that really the thing today that what he'd done in 5 days seemed to uplift it a little bit, and I just hope we got the how do I put this? The motivation from the players to keep working well and keep going and see where we have them. So it'll be interesting to see what happens next. I am intrigued to see how we get on, kind of thing. I'm intrigued how the next game goes. Right, I'm going to end the stream in a minute because I am going to go try and fix my door seal so I can hopefully not have water coming into my house, which was annoying to have a wet patch in my front hallway area. So that's annoying. So that needs fixing. You always find the problem when the bad weather turns up, and it's so annoying. And the ironically is I bought new weather sealing and stuff to help with the house as well last week, and I didn't get chance to even do it yet. So the fact that it's been found, I found it now, and we've had the bad weather, it's bloody irritating because I could have got it done, but I just didn't get a chance. Love your sense of humour, Jake. If we don't laugh, we'll end up crying. We need to believe that something will change. I'm just afraid we might leave the gap. Yep. Yeah, I kind of get that. I kind of understand that. I understand that a lot. I kind of understand that a lot, to be fair. Weetabix. It's Weetabix, isn't it? Okay, whatever. Ian and Jody, how you doing, mate? I came in late, but always good to join when I can. Good weekend, Jake. You too, mate. Have a good one. Right, apologies if people have just come in. I am literally about to end the stream. I do apologise. I've got to go fix a door and spend time with Pregnito and see how she's doing. So, but that ain't my username. It's pronounced McWeetabix. So it's McWeetabix. Okay. I'll try and say it next time, McWeetabix, okay? I'll try my best. Names are not my strong point. If you're new to the channel, you'll know that I don't do names well. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.